Hey, thanks for coming back to the Awakening Movement channel, where we talk about all things from the realm of dreaming to the metaphysical and everything in between, where our conversations become journeys into different parts of areas uncharted. And with that, I'm very grateful to be here with you today and have this opportunity to share this video. This particular video today is something that this topic is a topic that I have had so much interaction with and so much interfacing with throughout my life, even before I was aware of it. And this particular topic is talking about being an earth warrior. And in this life, what I perceive for myself, and if it resonates with you, then wonderful, is that I am here on this planet, in this form, to help to change some very low, dense vibrations, to transmute them into vibrations of a higher frequency. And that journey, right, is a journey that comes with a lot of baggage at times and can seem super challenging. And that is when that warrior mentality comes in, and we go from the victim to the warrior, to the person who moves forward like the great buffalo, moving into the storm rather than running away from it. Because they know that when they run into it, it's not going to last as long, versus running away from it. You're just going to continue to run and run and run and run and be stuck in that storm for a lot longer had you not turned around and faced it. I get that energy a lot when I am in meditation or reflection, or even in my just day-to-day life. I feel strongly moved by the warrior spirit, and within the last few months, I've had some experiences where I have strongly felt and embodied the feeling of the warrior, and the strength, really the strength is that feeling capable, knowing you can and knowing you will. Regardless of whatever anybody else says to you, you move forward. And I feel that movement very strongly from within. I've had experiences in my life as a young child, an adolescent, and a young adult where the world seemed, right, I perceived things to be up against me, and I was the victim. And I realized that I needed to move forward. I needed to forge forward. And there were times I had no idea how I was going to do that. I just knew that I needed to keep going and then have faith that it was going to work out to my benefit. And now that I'm here in my life, I have a little more understanding, because I'm meeting more and more people who seem to be on the same path, and that we are coming here to incarnate, to change and transmute the lower densities of this earth, to help not only heal ourselves, our family members, our friends, the human family as a whole, but to also help to heal the animals and the plants and the water and the earth, our earth as a whole. And that we've come here to do that. I believe that there are people who come into families, they come and incarnate into families of many, many years of generational trauma, just decade after decade, generation after generation, in some form of that same unconscious pattern. And that as earth warrior, you come down to earth into that family with the understanding that you are here to change the energy of that family. For me, as myself, as a young child, I could see the sadness of my parents and how that impacted them. And I just wanted them to be happy. And I remember feeling happy in my own being, sad for them, but being able to access that joy, that love. And looking at my parents just from a state of love, like I love them regardless, no matter what it was that they were unconsciously struggling through. I still love them. I still do. But knowing that these things needed to change, I'd see visions of people coming together as a young child, of celebrating, in celebration, people of all colors, all cultures, all walks of life coming together in unity. And I feel that I'm bringing forth a part of myself and confirming what I know now as this earth warriorhood. There's lots of us. You can be one. Probably are one if you are watching this video. You are strong. You are stronger than you know. You are so strong and so capable, and you have the will of God within you, the will of the Creator, the will of Buddha, the will of Christ, the will of Muhammad, the will of Moses, whoever, the will of Shiva. I don't know, whatever it is for you. You have that in you. You are here to make a change. It could be your own family. It could be in yourself. It could be in yourself and in your family. It could be within your community. You are here to be a beacon of fortitude, of strength, and a new way of being in this world. We are here to make change. A lot of times I have experienced, or a few times in my life, I've experienced people say, well, that's just the way it's been. But then I kind of always been taken aback by that. It's this, what I consider somewhat of a cop-out, negating the responsibility. No, just because something has been done for a long time in the same way doesn't mean that it's been done right, or it's been done from a place of love. We can always change. We have to be willing. And most of our earth warriors that have joined are willing. You've come down for that purpose, to make that change. And to make that change sometimes requires firmness. You need to be firm. And that love can be firm. It can be firm. It can be respectful of your own being and the being of others. You don't have to force anyone. We're not going around being warriors and crusading and you got to do this and you got to know. This is a different kind of warrior. This is a warrior who sets forth with love, with the embrace of love in their heart and the passion to persevere and I'm using the word fight, but fight for love. And even with that fighting, that emanation of love that comes from them, it doesn't feel like you're fighting with an earth warrior. It can come across as a perspective shift. You give perspective shifts to people. You put ideas into people's heads. And once an idea is planted, it can only grow. Once you hear it, you can never unhear it. So Earth Warrior, rise up into your path of strength. Never forget that you are strong, that you are strength, and that you have the force of all of creation behind you, and that you can create a new world. We are here to transmute the frequencies and vibrations of the lower realms. We are here to bring the world up, to bring people together in faith and love. We are here to change. I know that I look around sometimes in the world and I think to myself, dang, is it really like this? And then I reflect and I see all the things within me and I'm like, dang, is it really like that in there? And then I take a moment to embrace myself and love the world and love all of the things that go with that, and remember that with that interchanging of myself, that the world will change. Yes, things are the way they are, but that does not mean they cannot change. I can change, therefore the world can change. It doesn't have to remain the same. It doesn't have to remain the same. It does not have to remain the same. We are one humanity. We are one humanity. We all live under the same sky. And there are parts of our humanity that are suffering. Parts of us that we don't look at within ourselves that are suffering. We have to start looking and using that inner warrior strength to look within, so that when we are in the world, that we can move forward in the direction of things that may be unsettling. But use that powerful strength from within to move. And with that inner earth, with that earth warrior, comes the ability to surrender. That is what makes you a warrior. Not surrender in the sense of, I surrender, I can't do this. No. Surrendering to control. Surrendering to when you do move forward into that really uncomfortable situation, surrendering to that discomfort and then being able to let go and relinquish control so that you may enter that situation in a way where you can move and change energies so that whatever it is that you are facing can open for you. You let go of control. You have faith and you move with love in your heart. There are days, some days better than others, where you're going to be that earth warrior every day. And then there's going to be days where you may not feel like that, and that's okay too. Just never forget the strength is there. And that strength can move mountains, can change worlds. Never forget that you are an earth warrior incarnated on this earth at this time. Such a time to be alive. Like Drake says, what a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Have you ever thought to yourself, maybe, just maybe, it's not an accident that I'm here right now in what seems to be one of the most tumultuous times in our recent 100 years? I don't know. I do know. You are an earth warrior. Don't forget that. You've come at this time to awaken to yourself, to awaken humanity. Every conversation you have leaves a mark, a ripple. Life is happening for you. You are a warrior. Never forget the strength that you are. Never forget your strength. It's greater than you can ever imagine. You are not weak. You are strong. You are strong. You are not weak. You are strong. Our insecurities, our doubts, our fears, those hold us back from our strength, from our ability to love, the love of a warrior's heart. That's what holds us back. Surrendering, having faith, truly having faith. And regardless of what others may say, having that faith blindly and proceeding forward with the love of God, of Creator, in your heart. Allow the fear, allow the misery, allow the shame, allow the guilt to fall off from you in an act of forgiveness, in an act of self-forgiveness. Because you have that strength and you have that power to forgive yourself, to move forward and step fully into your new embodiment. Fully step in. If you feel that you have that strength and that it's there, move with it. Move in the direction of your strength. Don't doubt yourself. Believe in yourself. Have faith in yourself. Align with yourself. Align with love. If it feels good in your heart, doesn't matter what's going on up here. This is always going to go on. It's going to go on and on and on. You can have all the thoughts and all the fears and all the things. But in here, drop down into this area here. Feel that love and move forward to fully awaken into being an earth warrior, into standing up for our earth, into standing up for humanity. Fully awaken into love. This is all our creation. It's a collective creation and an individual creation. We are all here creating. What do you want to create? A place of peace, or a place of disharmony and dysfunction and disease, of hate, a place of love. That's what we want, a place of love. Love. It's okay to love. It's okay to be vulnerable and allow yourself to love. Love freely. Give. If someone hurts you, it's not them. It's you. You have to think about how you're reacting to that hurt. That's them. They hurt you. But it's really not. It's really about how you're feeling. So forge forward. You are an earth warrior. You are here to transcend all. It is such a big role to step into because it has a huge scope of practice. You can do many things with it. It is like a torch, just a bright torch in the darkness. So bright that it illuminates everything all around you. And with that torch, you walk through the darkness with ease and grace. Forge forward, Earth Warrior. Never forget your ability. Never forget how strong you are. Never forget it. Move. This life is yours. What a gift. We are here to create anything and everything that we want. Everything you've created up until this point has either been your conscious creation or a combination of conscious, unconscious, or just completely unconscious. Be on the cutting edge, Earth Warrior. It is uncomfortable to work outside of your patterns. It's scary because you don't know what's going to happen, but that's when we relinquish control, when we surrender to whatever is to come. With love and faith in our hearts, we can move with that ease and that grace. Move, move, move. You can move through it. You don't have to stay there. You don't have to be stuck. You can move. You can see past the fears. You can get to the leading edge and begin to create with the energy of life because you yield that ability, Earth Warrior, to create anything with the energy of life. It is yours. It is yours to create. It is yours to create. This beautiful life gives you the ability to create. So create, Earth Warrior. Create a new frequency of vibration for yourself. Create a new kind of space of being within yourself so that it can just move through your being. People will see you. You don't even have to convince anyone. Who you are, your energy will speak for itself. People will want to know what you are doing. How come you're so happy? How come it's every time I hang out with her, I always feel so recharged? You will be the Atman. You will embody your Atman. You will be the Elderman. The cup will overflow and you will never feel drained, Earth Warrior, because your strength emanates from the source of love. You will never be drained. Now, that doesn't mean we don't use our discernment, but you have that ability. And you don't have to stay there all the time. You can have days where it's okay to lay down and not talk to anyone and to recharge and reset. You may need that time. We're humans. We're here to feel the full spectrum of experience, not to run away from sadness or from dark thoughts. No. Or cling to happy experiences. No. We are here to feel the joy, feel the sadness, feel the darkness, feel the misery, feel the excitement, feel the courage, feel the strength, Earth Warrior. We're here for all of that. That is what we are here to do. So we take in all that we experience. We become aware and awaken to the inner strength. We begin to make changes from within. And then the space around us begins to change. The perceptions of those who surround us begin to change. Maybe some of them a little less than others, but they change. And then we go forward and we spread that energy throughout this earth, and we heal our planet. We heal our forests. We heal our jungles. We heal our deserts. We heal our mountains. We heal the trees. We heal the sky. We heal the air. We heal the water. We heal our planet, Earth warrior. Never forget the strength of who you are. You are beautiful. You are strong.